Hello, my name is Courtney Collins, and this is my What Any Old Bag Will Do speech. So, this is definitely an old bag, and it's very busted up, but that's good. That shows all the memories that this thing has for me. So, let's go ahead and open this up. So, there will be a quote at the end of this to tie all of this together, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, I chose this bag because it is my first big purchase out of high school, which of course it's not a big purchase, but for a high schooler working at Sonic for $4 an hour, it was big to me. I purchased this because my mother had become a travel nurse, so we could travel together. Our first destination we went to was Hawaii, so that's special to me because that's memories that I will not ever forget with my mom. And not only did it go with me to all these different states and travel, but it also kept my entire house into one single bag whenever I was in the hospital for several weeks. So it's very special to me, and it goes with me if I'm going on long trips or anything like that. If this bag could talk, it would talk about the funny memories that me and my mom have shared together. One specifically, we were on a plane, and we boarded, got on there, and it was taken off. And we looked at the screen, and we were on the wrong plane. So we laughed and laughed and laughed. I still to this day don't know how that happened, but it did. So let's get into our items today. So the first item that I'm choosing is this. This is my Bible holder. It has my Bible in here. It has markers, notes, everything that I need to study the Bible. I chose this because my life did not start until I was saved by Christ. And honestly, it represents past, present, and future. Because this is what I live my life for, and I will always live my life for Christ. But for the past, this is what started my life. So I'm very glad that I can use this as my past item. So the second item that I chose today is my cervical collar. Looks a little funky. It's definitely worn out. I had to wear this thing for 6 weeks. 7 weeks total, but 6 weeks. I wore this because I had completely shattered my neck in a freak accident at the lake where I was unresponsive. I had to get med-flighted. They did not expect me to live. They even called the coroner. So I chose this because I'm still dealing with the consequences from this. I'm still going to therapy, trying to get movement back in my neck. I am still going to doctor's appointments and follow-ups. I'm still healing from it. So I chose this because this is a very, very important moment in my life where I no longer started taking life for granted and I started living with complete and utter enjoyment. So that's what I have represented for my present. So let's move on to my third item. This is a stethoscope. I chose a stethoscope because in the future I will be a trauma nurse practitioner. I will be taking care of patients that are in critical care, saving lives. And sometimes it's not that great. Sometimes it's wonderful. It's definitely in a task kind of thing. So I am going to tie all of this together with one single quote. And that quote is, "Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile." That is quoted by Albert Einstein. So I chose this quote because every day I live my life, I live it for others and try to be the light in others' lives that they may not have. And I chose to put these items in my bag because this represents me and who I am as a person, and each item represents that. So that is the end of my presentation. I'm hoping that this shines some light on others and will show my happiness. Thank you.